Welcome everyone to Music Scrap and Musical Scrapper. If you're watching me on recording, hello, hello, hello. Gonna work with my jelly plate today, do a couple things. I'm just finishing pulling apart some stencils that I cut with my Cricut. Some of them I designed, some of them are just free SVGs that I've had online, that I found online. So when I go through them, I'll let you know which ones I designed and which ones I didn't. Some are the ones I designed last week. I didn't get them all cut because it takes about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the detail of the stencils, for my Cricut to cut each one. So there's a chain stencil. Okay. Of course, I see Pavla has just come into the room. Ha! Yeah, I don't cut my stencils by hand like she does. I don't think I'll keep these little pieces. I've been keeping little pieces. Some pieces from inside, but those are a little too small to keep. Okay. And my stars. Oh, my stars. There's my star stencil. I designed that one. Hey, B4. Hello, hello. Hi, Carol. Hi, Pavla. Okay, and of course, I'll keep some of these stars here. These bigger ones. I'm going to cut that into some squares. Oh, I do have a few squares already. Ugh. Oh, I keep pulling out the same thing there. Alright, I want to keep these, so, or some of them anyway. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to put this, I'll finish cleaning that off later. Hey Karen, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get that one out of my way as well. Okay, let's have a look at the stencils that I cut. Let me get my feet up first though, sorry. I have to move my cart. Hold on. Gotta get comfy on my chair and something's, oh, it's my sweater, which I don't need at the moment. Hold on. It's all wrinkled. Like the princess and the pea, I can't sit on anything. There. I just throw it on the floor with everything else. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'll go through my stencils. So, this is kind of an odd shape left from my chain stencil. So there's my star stencil. Yes, Sharon. I do have a new full container. I refilled it just before my stream. Haha, you know me well. It does look a little like a zipper, doesn't it? All right. So I'll put these over here so they don't get in the way of. And so there's the chain that was the leftover from, kind of like a chain. And this is the one that took so long to cut out. Now, I obviously didn't check some of the cut lines when I designed it, because these circles were supposed to stay inside here, but as you can see, they cut out. So I didn't make sure that those lattice lines were connected to this. So I'm going to have to cut this one again. But anyway, I ended up with this kind of funky circle thing. And these individual lattice circles. So that's okay. They're still cool. Not what I thought I designed, but hey, you can use them. Oh, okay. Hi, Karma. I'm glad you could come. Chatting or not. Hi, Annette. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What happened? Oh, never mind. My thing wasn't moving. My chat wasn't moving. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Gina, too. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Tina. Glad you made it. Your alarm went off, did it? So, these are cool anyway, even though they didn't turn out the way I planned. A happy accident. Okay. So then this is another one I designed, and when I put it on my Cricut mat, it kind of cut off the side here. So, but oh well. I'll use it. I'll just cut another one that gets lined up correctly. So that one's cool. Now this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh yeah, you can. Now, hold on, I don't know if you can see it any better if I put color under it. Yeah, there we go. So it's just a grid of circles. Hi, Darcy. Oh, Tina. I will be sad that you can't chat, but that's fine. I cut them with my Cricut, Darcy, on these plastic 8.5 by 11 index dividers. I have SVG files. So if anyone wants a set of my SVG files because they can cut with their own cutting machine, or you want to cut them by hand, Pablo, just tweet me on DM your email, and I will make sure you... Oh, well, Darcy, you have to have shortcuts a lot. Do you have shortcuts a lot? I had shortcuts a lot before ProvoCraft sued the company. So as long as I don't update anything, I am safe and good to go. So that's that stencil. Okay, let's see. Here is my chevron. You guys saw me design... Or no, you didn't see me do this one last week. I did this one before. Once again, it kind of cut off the edge there. I didn't make it quite small enough because I had to cut, these are index dividers, so I had to cut 1/2 inch off in order to cut the holes off. And yeah, I didn't figure that out till it was too late. But anyway. Oh, you don't know how? Well, Darcy, oh, I can always do a video if you want. It's really easy to use. If you have it, I hardly ever use my cartridges. I only use shortcuts a lot. So if you have it and have it installed, I can show you how to use it. It's very easy. Definitely still workable, Joycey. Definitely. And then here's the one that's kind of like fan blades. Okay, Joycey. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it and make it my first YouTube video, Darcy. Yeah, isn't that cool? That's the one where, remember, I did it last week. I made the spiral and then I cut out the sections of it. So that's cool. You like that one, eh, Sharon? Well, I'll go through it, Darcy, and you can check it out and see how it goes. As long as it's version 2, it'll work for your Cricut. 1 or 2, I should say. All right, and so then this is kind of like a Celtic, oops, there's a piece still in it there. This is like a Celtic knot. And let's see what else I got in here. Oh yeah, and this border with some diamonds. Oops, there's a diamond in there still. There you go. I still have some to cut. I just ran out of time. And I think that's it for that. And then I have, oops, but yeah, no, that's not it. So these are stencils from the dollar store, these ones. So, oh, no, oh, forgot my tire tread. I designed this tire tread. So, thanks. All right, so these are from the dollar store, and they do pull apart each number, or you can leave them together. I haven't pulled them apart yet. So the numbers come in two different sizes, the larger numbers, and then the smaller numbers also have the symbols plus, minus, equals, and percent, and then an alphabet stencil with a question mark and a slash and your exclamation and comma. So these I got from my Dollarama dollar store quite a while back though. Quite a while back. So I do have an extra set. Maybe I'll have a giveaway. An extra set of those number stencils, that is. Okay. Anybody else wants my other ones I designed? They'll have to get my files and cut them themselves. I'm more than willing to share files. Over there. So then this bag, in a separate bag, I have like pieces that I cut from left over. So there's some rectangles and a square, sort of a square. This is a freehand cut, oops, sorry, out of camera range. Freehand cut oval. Then there's masks that are left behind from the other cuts. So there's this. I know, Sherry. Oh, Sharon, I see you say you would like that. What would you like, Sharon? No problem, Darcy. I will send them to you. Oh, no, Joycey, I looked and I didn't keep the exact file that I cut for you, but I'm pretty sure there were only 3 sizes. But I don't know. I can make you a bigger, did you want a bigger one or a smaller one than you have? Because I can make you another one. Yeah, Pavla. Save your fingers some agony, though. Now, here's what got left from my tire tread. So this is kind of cool. This got left from my tire tread stencil. She does make beautiful stencils. I'll tell you, I'd have every finger cut off trying to cut what she cuts with her stencils. Man, tell ya. All right, and so then the rest of this bag is filled with came out of the stencils, stars, these V's that came out of my chevron. All right, that can get used as masks. So that's, my masks are in one bag and my stencils are in another. So that's what I was working on this afternoon. Ooh, cool. Yes, they are. Oh, hi, B Button. I'm not sure what your name is. Hey, Jamie. Hello. Whenever I try to cut with a knife, well, you guys have seen me try to use a knife. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my jelly plate this way. And I just have to remember to put my papers all this way. Oh, it's still cold. It's cold. Whenever I try to cut with my knife, straight lines are crooked and my curved lines are straight. And oh, gee, yeah, never works well. So, yeah, I'm getting better with it though, but I'll never be able to do what Pavla does with hers. Although I'm getting better. So, all right, let's try this. Now, I looked and searched and searched and looked for my journal several times this week. Hi, Kim. Oh, okay, well, we will call you B then, no problem. I just want to know what to call you. Oh, Sherry, you're so funny. Oh. Anyway, okay. So, all right, got some more stencils here. I've got a whole bucket where I threw the stuff I worked on last time, and oh, look what I found. I bought it for arting a while ago, so not only will the sponges be great, look at the netting it came with. Very cool. So I'm going to cut off the top of the netting. I don't want to cut the whole netting off because I want to have something to put the, leave the ones in that I don't use. So I'm just going to cut off the top of the netting and then I'll open it up. That'll give me a cool design there. There. Cool netting. All right. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Oops. I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to put something away that I don't want to lose. Okay. Annette is here. You're back to the slideshow. Uh-oh. Is everyone else okay? Hello? Oh, no. Oh. Dang it. All right. Are we back again? Okay, you're all right. Are you? Oh, hi, Brenda. Brenda, too. Okay. All right. So, everyone is back, I guess, are they? All right. So, I've got a bucket here. Oh, there's my brayer. I need that. Definitely need that. Hold on. I got to move some stuff. I thought I had everything moved, but I don't. All right. So, I'm starting afresh on some stuff. Okay, hold up. All right. I've been watching a few other videos and I rewatched some other videos to try and get some other ideas, especially on specific printing, like making certain decisions. So I have some cardstock. I'm going to make a journal. I searched for my journal and it's hiding because it was so mad after last time when I didn't do so great. All right, so this is supposed to be 9 by 13, which I guess the top of it is 9 by 13 and the bottom isn't quite. So that's all right. See, now I really want this larger jelly plate, the 12 by 14. Okay, Brenda, no problem. Oh, hi, Dar. No, don't worry. I just showed some stencils and it's recorded, so. Okay, all right. Just a second. I have to clean off a spot here so that I have a place to put my page. I'm going to roll my brayer on. Whoops. That was my ruler. Okay. All right. So I got a piece of paper. So as I was saying, I was going to take apart my art journal and do some backgrounds, put it back together, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to start from scratch and make an art journal, and hoping that if I have some backgrounds to start with, then I can just add top layers and finish up each page if I ever get inspiration. Or else it'll just be a cool journal with some really nice backgrounds that I had fun making. Oh, good, Dar, I'm glad. Hey, Vicki. All right, so what shall we start with? I'm going to do some on regular cardstock, and I'm going to try some on watercolor paper. I just want to see the difference with the different papers. All right, let's start with whatever I pull out of my bag. Ooh, I'm starting with this. Okay, and with some, all right. A lot of the people say when you're doing specific printing, start with light colors and go dark. So, where is my yellow? Hello? Where did you go, yellow? Oh, there it is. Yellow. All right, so I'm going to start with some yellow and some, light green. Oh, cool. Carol, are you going to do some jelly plating with me? Now, this yellow will be plugged because it won't close on for me, so it'll be plugged with paint. All right, I already need a baby wipe. Clean this pointer off here, pokey tool. All right, I know my paint's sitting there waiting for me, but I really need a baby wipe to clean off my pokey tool. I don't want it stuck with paint. Hold on. My baby wipes are fighting me. Well, actually the container's fighting me. There we go. Should have a, there we go. All right. Ooh, cool, Dar. No problem, Bee. Enjoy. All right. Well, it's for my pokey tool. I don't want to ruin my pokey tool. Gee. Anyway. I think this is, the paint's really gooey because it wouldn't close. And it still won't. Okay, so it wasn't my imagination last 2 weeks ago. Oh, that paint, yellow paint's no good. Yay! Oh well, it'll give me some good texture, I guess. Okay. Interesting texture. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one here where I kind of set it down in it. And then I'm going to do one over here where I leave it laying down. Leave it laying there. And I'm getting paint everywhere. Alright. Oops, yeah. No wonder. I thought it felt thick even for watercolor paper. No wonder. Oh well. Yeah. Well, that yellow paint's pretty wonky. Alright, so this one, of course, I didn't get a very good print because I couldn't press it down without getting, like, fingerprints in it too. But this kind of turned out cool. So that'll get another layer, so don't worry about it. Oh, I don't have enough room for what I want to do. I thought I cleared enough room off, but never enough room for jelly printing. Okay, so all I did was grabbed a piece of paper, put my stencil down, and that'll be my after paper. Alright, where did the other piece of paper go? Here it is. Yeah, Dar, I know. And I meant to grab some of those too, and I never did. They're way over there in the corner, so I'm making a journal with this, but that's a cool background to start with. Not much texture on it, just color, but that's all right. That will work. I will build on that. Okay, so I'm going to let those two dry, and I'm going to try a couple of things, which is cardstock. So let's add let's go a little bit lighter. I'm going to do some metallic blue. And uh-oh, that green was left open. Yeesh. It's an orange. Ah! All right. Oops, this one isn't open. Oh, Vicky, very funny. I know that swirl pattern, eh? Very interesting. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too much. I guess I'm going to use just orange on this one. There's just not enough space for blue. I put out too much. Alright, so I think on this layer I'm going to use my lattice circles. It will let some of the green come through. I'm just rolling off my sprayer on a piece of paper I have sitting here. So I'm going to use, hold on, gotta find them here. Oh, maybe this too. Okay, hold on. See if I can grab them all. I think maybe these I should put in a okay, there's one more. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, it's way down on the bottom of something. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to scatter these on my page. I've got some lines from my brayer there I see as well. And I think I will also throw on, oh, just a second. Where did my other baggie go? There it is. And then I'm going to throw on some smaller circles. Different size circles. All right, let's try and see what happens. A couple of little small ones, tiny one there, bigger one there, tiny one there. All right, here goes. Regular cardstock this time. Yeah, Pavla, it is the stickiness, but if you can find a silicone placemat, that is sticky. That might work. It's not as thick as this, so you're not going to get the, mushiness, but you will get some. Okay. That's very cool. Yeah, well, B, I made this from Knox Gelatin. It cost me $6.19 to make it. That's it. So to me, all right, so now I'm going to try and see if I can get a bit of a print over this one. I meant to use one of these that already had a print on it, but anyway, that didn't work out so well, did it? There we go. Oh, really, Pavla? Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, now lift all these little suckers off and have my piece of paper ready here to put them on. See if I get any paint off them at all. Don't know where my tweezers are. It'd be nice if I knew where they were. Hi, Kitty. Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys like seeing me getting my fingers all over paint, don't you? You like to torture me. It is torture. 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 But it's worth it, only for jelly printing. Yeah. Okay, did I get them all off? Nope. It's hard to tell which is the paint and which is, well, for me it is. Now let's try this one. I'll put the ghost print on this one and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I burned the other one. Pavlo, this time I did. This time I put a tablespoon of Javex in it because that was a suggestion I found online. So we'll see how long it lasts. I know the date that I made it. They say you can use it until you get mold. So we shall see. Here we go. There's my ghost print on that. Yeah, Javex bleach. Sorry. Javex is what it's called around here. All right, so now I'm going to do some blue here. Hold on. Let me get these stencils off this piece of paper. I just put them down here to try and get rid of some of the paint so they wouldn't stick together too badly. To the paper. Try and get all these circles off before the paint glues them to the paper completely. All right, so that can go back in my bag of masks. There we go. Got some spots. Okay, blue. No, bleach did not burn it because I put the bleach in the cold water, in 2 cups of cold water, and then I put the gelatin over top of it. You sprinkle the gelatin onto the 2 cups of cold water. And then you add 12 packages of gelatin, by the way, Knox. Then you put the 2 cups of hot water, slowly add it after the gelatin absorbs all the 2 cups of cold water. And so it didn't burn. I guess the cold water kept it... cold water kept it cool enough, I guess. So I didn't notice anything different from when I made it the first time. And I didn't use the gel. Oh, so I'm going to need more paint than that because this is really cheap dollar store paint. But it's metallic, so it's cool. It is kind of nice and shimmery. You just have to use a little more than you would normally. It's thin, which can be a good thing for jelly printing. Okay, so now I'm going to add my chevron. And maybe this kind of funky thing that I have here left from my there. And then maybe I'll put the real part of it, if I can find it. That's the thing. I should have these like in a bucket. It would be easier because then I could just pull them out, search through them easier maybe than in a bag. Let's see. Oh, I'm using that circle one next. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to add this over the orange. So this is what I'm starting with. Let's see what happens. Yeah. It is very fun, Bee. See, I'm someone who's never caught on to the whole art journaling thing because I was always couldn't figure out the whole layer thing. And with this, the layers are so fun. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I should have had the blue underneath, but anyway. See, should have started with the blue. It's lighter than the orange. And I'm going to add my ghost print over this. And my chevron. Trying to collect all my paint here. All right, let's get the second print from here. Eek. That's never going to dry if I don't spread it out a little. Oh, Pavla. I'll send you some. Do you want me to send you some, Pavla? I'll cut you some. DM me your address. I'll send you some. That's kind of turning into a hot mess, that one. I don't like the blue on that one. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to add more stuff. Ah, Vicky! That's not nice. You're being mean. You think you're just being mean to me, guys? Wipe the stencil off a little bit here. Now, one of the videos I watched, the lady had a bucket of soapy water to throw all her stencils in as she was working, and I'm like, yeah, I would be the one that would knock the whole bucket of water off my desk. Don't think that's gonna happen. Pavla, your stencils are beautiful. Never feel miserable. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start a new one since I messed those ones up. Well, I didn't mess them up, but anyway. And I have to add some dark to that one that I'm not liking much, but let's see what we get here. It is time for red. And red and, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some red and black, and I'm going to use one that has a lot of coverage space. Oh, this one. Okay, so I'm going to use this. All right, so I'm going to do some red and black. Oh dear, Sharon. It's a balmy 0 here, which means it's 32. That's warm. And my black doesn't want to close either. I'm not liking these Artist bottles. They won't close for me. Oops, forgot to turn off my mail program. Now Dara's gonna like this one, so will Joyce. Of course, it makes brown when it goes together on my other paper, but Alright, so I'm going to start a new one here. No, I'm going to do it over here. So I want this here. And I want, oh gosh, darn it, squares. Oh, maybe circle. No. I don't want that much to show through. I use numbers. And put my numbers backwards. Alright, here goes. Gonna try and take my ugly one that I don't like. Oh, it's not dry yet. That metallic paint takes forever to dry. Oh well, let's see what happens. I don't like the metallic on it anyway. Ooh. Joyce. Whatever, Joyce. All right. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what I would say to that one, but I'm actually liking the way this works better on cardstock. I'm going to see if I can get a second print because I had a lot of paint on that. So, can you have it? Sure, Joyce. I'll put it in your box. Oh, there now. See, that's cool. See, I like that without the all other yellow stuff in. Got to add more to it, but see, that's cool. Yes, exactly, Dar. He would, Clown Barf. That's just for race. I think he was leaving tomorrow, Vicky. All right, so now I'm going to take these off. Put them here for the moment. Take another piece. I think I'll do the backs of some of the ones I did last time. This is going to be a reverse print. See, when I get ink all over my fingers and I mess up the back of the page, I really need to put a piece of paper over it when I'm doing it. And I won't mess up the page because this is going to go into a journal. Huh? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at that, you guys. See, I always like the second prints. See, now this cardstock, this is the only thing with the cardstock. It curls up when it gets wet. And it's really wet. I'm going to get the ghost print now. There's tons of ink still here. Oh, you thought she said today? Oh, okay. I thought she said Tuesday he was leaving. Anyway. See? There we go. Very cool. Yeah. Hi, Deb Crafty. And there should be enough to pull another. Let me get one of my old ones from last week and see what I can stick on. Here's one that has some copper and some blue. So let's add some black and red. I don't care if the colors look good. No planning here. Let me just get some here. Okay, now I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to keep adding here. Okay, Sharon. Yes, I am, Jamie. I certainly am. Except I forgot to put these ones on because I was so interested. Okay, I'm going to put something on the back of this one. Hold on. Oh, actually, I'm going to do it this way. Hope it didn't dry off yet. Good way to get the second side done. Cool. Of course, it's backwards, but that's okay. That's why I have no room, because I've got so much. I've got this here and that there, and the other thing on the other place, and no room left at all. Come on. There, see? I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit to get rid of some of the stickiness so it doesn't stick everywhere. I think it's too dry to go on paper, but it's going to stick everywhere if I don't wipe it off. My garbage can's covered with a bin of paper. Hold on. Good thing I got a whole new thing of baby wipes refilled. There we go. Alright. That can go back in the container. I'm going to use those numbers again in a minute. I'm going to do some, what Julie Faith and Balzer calls intentional printing. Planning. Well, that kind of ruined something that was already ruined. Don't like that at all. Darn it. Well, interesting. Not anymore, Vicky. Told you it doesn't last long. Here. Okay. I just need to get, hold on, I got a little bit of pink right here that I need to collect. Alright, so now I'm going to do one more layer before I do a pull. So, hold on. I'm not even doing as well as I did last time with these. I got to think more. I don't like this one at all now. And I liked it so much in the beginning. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to work with cardstock because I like it better than the watercolor paper. Comes out softer. Alright, so I want to add something to this. So, I'm going to use my star stencil. Yes. Okay, got an idea. It's already got black, so I'm going to use some yellow. Oh, my yellow's gross. That yellow's icky, so I have to find my other yellow. A regular yellow. Don't have a regular yellow. I should somewhere. Ooh. Why don't I have yellow? I need yellow. Well, I'll use green. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so I'm going to put cream all over this. And I'm going to use my circles, aren't I? Yes, I'm going to use my circles. All right, here's my brayer. I want to use these. I thought I had 7 of those, but I guess I didn't. All right, and I want to use this paper, so this is what it's starting out as. Yep, it is jelly plate fun. And inky fingers, which I will wipe off in a second. Interesting. Definitely going to need another layer, but very interesting. Okay, Sherry. Okay. Take off my stencils. Oh, gosh darn it. These ones don't leave much paint behind. Okay, I'm gonna let, no, do one more layer, I guess. I need to add some green. Need to add some green to that last one, I think. So, I am going to ooh, this green may not be very good. This is one of the ones I got for 79 cents at Michael's, and it's completely separated. And it's probably going to smell like, you know what, when I open it up. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. Can't believe I didn't buy green in the artist lot. Oh, because I can make it. That's why I didn't buy it, but then my... Oh, there it is. I found a green. There's my green. Sorry. I have come a long way, Vicky. Whoops. That was the paint, as Patty says. Patty Parrish, if you guys haven't watched her, she's done quite a few Okay. And this paper really is going to end up too ugly to even use. All right. Green stars in the center with, oh, I should have grabbed them before I put the paint on. All right, where did my other bag go? Oh, there it is. Don't want to lose all these. Hold on, I got stencils running away from home. All right. Where are my big stars? I don't know. Should have put them in little bags. Oh, there they are. Hold on. That's right. I should have collected them all before I put the paint on. Jean. Jeez Louise. It's gonna dry on me. Alright, I guess I'll put some circles too. Circles and stars. Got some little stars here. Oh, why didn't I just use my sponge? Duh, Jean. Because you're not thinking. Never mind. Too late now. Alright. Let's do this puppy before my paint's probably already dry. Alright, here goes. Gonna put it over this. Oh. Well, it's interesting. Wow, I'm really successfully making really gross stuff today. Oh, number. I had a sandwich. Jeesh. All right. Whose big idea was it to use all these circles? Okay, I discovered that I have to make my first layers less fancy, more just paint and texture. So I'm going to start a couple of new ones. And then as each layer goes on, kind of add more stuff. I think that's what I was kind of doing wrong. So, not that there's really a wrong and a right way. It's just not turning out what I want in my mind. Okay, I'm going to add this to this kind of, this was one that I was just putting stencils on. So I'm just going to add it to that. Now, I'm going to show you something. Because I left that green paint on so long, and it sort of almost dried, you will see that it picked up all the the brown and some of the black and the red. None of that was on before. So it actually cleaned the plate. I know. I've been doing that all day, Brenda B. It's like last week they were all like really cool what I was doing. All right, let's fix this. All right, I'm just going to put this stencil here so I can use it. Paint. What? Robin won lemurs? Did she really? Yay, Robin. Oh yeah, Vicky, I know. They'll look different cut up. I'm just saying, I've got this, you know what I'm like, Vicky, because you understand. I've got this picture in my mind what I thought it was going to turn out. You have to remember everything's backwards. It's backwards. You're working from back to front. Like this is one that I made last week. I mean, that's cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start again. Oh, before I start again, I'm going to see if there's anything left on this plate to pick up, to clean up. So I'm just going to do white. And I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to let it sit for a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, I should say. Let me wipe off this. And I'm going to take a piece of clean paper so that you'll see anything that gets picked up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it on. And I'm going to press it. And I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer than maybe usual, so that the white paint has time to really pick up and adhere to anything that was left on the plate. We'll see if anything. What, we won? Where is Robin anyway? Robin's usually here. Oh, Robin! Maybe she fainted out of excitement for winning. Tweet her, Annette. Find out where she is. I hope she's feeling okay, because I know she wasn't feeling great last night. Still. Okay, guys. Let's see. Oh, it didn't pick anything up. Ah! Except white paint. So I guess that previous one really picked up stuff then. All right, so what I'm going to do then to make this a little more interesting is I'm going to use one of my sponges here. Kind of looks like seashells. And let's get this one. See what happens. Yeah, thanks, Annette. kind of added some texture. Okay, I'm going to start with something like that for my background. It kind of muted everything, which is kind of nice too. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want to start new. So I'm going to wipe off my plate. Since it's just white, there was nothing there to pick up, obviously. I looked online today, and the 12 by 14 plate, which is all I would ever think of buying if I was going to buy the real thing, it's 60 bucks. Sorry, I'm going to close that right now. Okay, and all right, close out my mail program so you guys don't have to listen to my, there. Cash register anymore. I don't want to scare anybody. I probably would have, but I don't have any dark card stock right nearby, so we're out of luck. All right, I'm going to try. Okay, so I'm going to start with a plain, ordinary background. Leaf Green by Deco Art. It's just cheapo. Cheapo. But it works. Okay. So I'm just going to start with a green background with some texture from my sponges. Sponge. Whoops. Oops. I laid that down the wrong way and it stuck to the paper. You have to lay it roller side up. Learn from my mistakes. Alright. Beautiful green. Beautiful dreamer. Alright, so I'm going to start with just some nice green texture for my first layer. Alright. So this is sea sponge. One I already ruined. And here comes paper. Wow. Really, Sharon? Okay. Ooh. There. Now that's a cool starter background. Look at that. Is that not cool or what? Yeah, me either, Vicky. I don't see people's colors. Everybody's the same color to me. All right. And let's get the ghost print. Oh! Yeah, okay, this was the white one, and now it's got, eesh. Jeez Louise. See, dirty fingers make not nice stuff. All right. I'm just going to use a piece of paper on top of this. Sorry, I got distracted reading chat. Ooh. See, the ghost prints are just as cool as the first print. Look at that. That's like very cool. Okay, so now I want to figure out what I want from here. So when you use a stencil, whatever, whatever is open on the stencil is going to give you the new color, and whatever is solid on the stencil is going to give you the old color. So for example, if I put this on top of here, the stars are actually going to come out in whatever paint color I put on my jelly plate next. And these parts are going to stay, like the sky part would stay green. Okay? So, I don't think I'm going to use the star. I want to use this. I want to use this. I'm going to use my grid circles. So wherever the circle is, that's where the new color is going to come through. So I think I will use, it's almost dry. Not quite. Purple. Don't really want pastel purple. Not the purple. Hold on. Purple. There it is. Purple. Oops. This is decor as well, and it's African violet. African violet. Yeah, that's true, Carol. We could. I think you guys chat's way behind, because you're just now clapping for my last page, I think. All right, so purple. On with the purple. I'm going to just not go all the way down the jelly plate because it's longer than what I need anyway. So I'm going to put the circles on. Alright. And circles also at this end are going to be opposite. So I'm going to put these on in a grid format too. Only they're going to leave the green. Okay, I don't think I need any beyond that anyway for the paper. Okay, here goes. So, it started out as green. Cross your fingers that I don't ruin it. Uh-oh, Sharon. Hey, Joycey, go take care of your laundry. I wouldn't want to be the reason that you had to wear dirty clothes. Okay, all right. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. So that's cool. Hi, Jen. How are you? Yes, your ATC box is gorgeous. Very cool color combo, isn't it, Sharon? Okay. So, let's use the reverse. Sticking to the fingers. Sticking, sticking. Mm. Okay. All right. Here goes. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah. All right, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to sit this stencil on the back of this page. Get off the... I cut quite a few stencils this afternoon, Jen. This is one of the ones I cut. I will send you the files, Jen. Would you like my files of my new ones that I designed last week and this week? I'm stamping here. Using my circles as stamps. Get rid of the paint. Okay. Come on. Get off my finger. All right. You ready for the reveal? This is the second print, the ghost print. Cool. So you see more purple and less of the green coming through. Of course, the green was a ghost print too, so there wasn't as much green anyway. Oh, darn it, Darcy. You're PC, aren't you, Darcy? Okay. So, all right. So I'm trying to do some intentional prints here. Oh, hold on. See if adding purple to this one that I've really messed up is going to do any good. Oops. Oh, still a piece of plastic there. Plastic circle. There. Hello. Well, that's one fine mess I've got there, huh? Okay. So next, I'm going to use some squares that I have to hide parts of this so it'll come through my next color. So, I think I want my next color to be, ooh, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Start stamping on what? There, Miss Joycey. Sorry, my plate's moving around. Yes, she did, Vicky. And it's all your fault. Vicky, you jinxed it last night. It's all your fault. They better solve the story before they put it. They better not just like cancel it right now. Oh, man, I'll be mad. It's like, I really am liking it. So damn brownish. This is a cheap gold metallic paint, so it's not very thick, but it gives a nice So I want to put some gold stars on this in the middle, I guess. And I want to put that there, that there, and I want to cut 2 more pieces. So I'm just going to cut some very quickly here with my cutter. I thought I had enough cut, but hold on. All right. Squares are easy to cut. There. Okay. So once again, where the open areas are, oops, sorry, yeesh. Where the open areas are on the mask is going to be the gold, and where the squares are is going to remain from underneath. So I really think I need to put some more circles down here because I don't want all of this getting hidden with gold paint. So you need to put on some circles. Let's put on some random stuff up here. Some of these circles. And one more over here. Perfect. All right, so here's what I'm starting with. There's what I'm adding. Let's see what I get. Oh, wait a minute. What did I miss? Someone said me too, Jean. Oh, Brenda, about the 0 hour, you mean? Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Thinking maybe I should have used white instead. Ah! It's not opaque enough. Oh, geesh. Okay. So, I'm going to leave that be for the minute. Let's take all this off. I should have cut some bigger circles while I had my Cricut cutting this afternoon. Never even dawned on me. Okay. Come on, elementary's got them all beat. And Hawaii 5-0 too. Gotta love Hawaii 5-0. Woo! Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. All right. All right. Not crazy about the. I'm not crazy about this one either. I'm just gonna sit these all on it. Get rid of the paint. What paint? Oh, it's just really cheap dollar store metallic paint. It's okay. It's actually really cool, like on its own, Jen, but it's not very good for layering. Like it was only $1 for this whole bottle from my Dollarama, but it's kind of cool on its own. It has a really nice metallic shimmer. It's just not very good for layering. Okay. Oh, cleaning up the rest of the metallic paint there. Yeah, this might go in my Joycey bin. Send Joycey all the ones I don't like. Poor Joycey. Gets my leftovers. All right. Now, so this one's okay. Not too bad. Not crazy about the gold paint, but it's okay. Huh. Yeah, Dar's getting in front of us again. Geesh. Okay, I gotta let that has to dry. It takes longer for the metallic paint to dry. So those two have to dry. So let's start another layering process. All right. All right, let me start with some red this time. And see if I can get any decent yellow out of here. Maybe if I shake it, maybe the ickiest stuff is already gone. Let's try. So I'm going to try yellow here and here. Oops, I didn't want it there. There. And red in between. There, there, there. I'm waiting to see if she's going to work on that Harry Potter box. Jen, did you see the Felicia sent a really cool YouTube link to that box she tweeted from Pinterest is actually a Harry Potter box. Oh, this is not staying separated like I wanted it to. Oh well. It will. Yellow is really gross. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna really have to. Yuck. Alright, I can't use that yellow anymore. Don't let me try and use that yellow. I'm gonna have to find yellow. Alright, it's time for texture. I'm going to use this netting that I have. I'm actually going to do a press here and a press there. Then I'm going to leave it on in the middle. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that would work, Vicky. Yep, I'll try that. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to try, and this yellow is never going to dry because it came out as goopy. So I'm just taking my baby wipe to try and thin it out a little. And I'm just going to do that here too because it'll never dry on my paper. So there's that page. I got to put this away. It's really, really, really dainty. I have to make sure that I don't get any paint on the floors here. Okay, so there's that with a really cool netting texture on it. Okay, that's really, really wet. Really wet. So, take this off. Actually, I think I can get another print before I take that off because I had a whole lot of paint on it this time. Yes, I own a heat gun, Dar. Yes, I do. I'm just too lazy to use it. I'm just going on to another print while that one dries. And I don't want to use the heat gun around my jelly plate because it'll melt it. There, see? The second print. Very cool. You see more detail, but there's less paint, less coverage. Okay. All right. So now, let's see what I get as, put some, then on top of each other, and it wasn't dry yet. All right, I got this one. I have this one that I kind of messed up at the beginning. Well, not messed up, but whatever. Didn't come out like I wanted. So I'm going to add some red to it. Let's see what happens. Oh, hold on. I want to take this off now. My netting. I definitely need one for heat embossing here, right, Jen? That's why I bought it. I didn't buy it for art journaling because I didn't know I was going to be doing any. Ooh, okay. So now, see, adding that one layer to that one that I didn't like very much has kind of piqued my interest a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Very cool. All right, so I kind of fixed that one up actually. All right, so I'm going to leave this here, paint, and I'm going to add some. All right, so what color do I want on this next? It's not dry yet though. I'm going to have to heat gun it because I'm ready to do the next layer. Hold on. I just have to follow my wire to my heat gun. There it is, right where it was supposed to be. My heat gun. I'm just doing it off to the side so I don't melt my jelly plate. Because this yellow paint was so thick, it didn't dry at all. I'm not sure it's gonna dry either. So I think my next layer I'm going to do blue on this one. Uh-oh, just burned my paper. Oops. Adding a little color there. Actually, no, I didn't. It's just the paint dried really dark red. That's all. Alright, whatever's left on that is going to get... It's the yellow paint's fault. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, guess I'll just do this. Since I already kind of did, Oh, yeah, Jean. You were so smart. This one was still wet. So smart. I'm so smart. There we go. Pick up all that was left on that plate. Almost all. All right, so now I'm going to go for some blue. And I'm going to use my, let's see. I'm going to use something to make some texture first. Once again, put a little too much paint on, which I'm famous for. Famous for too much paint. Okay, now I am going to, let's see, first I'm going to add a little texture. So I'm going to use my large ring here. But, okay, so there's that. And then I also want to use this. So I'm going to have some big circles and some little circles. And here we go. I'm not going to go down there. So I'll move my stencil down in a minute. Okay, welcome back, Jamie. Darn you, stream. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to, didn't have it quite as near the end as I wanted, but anyway, I'm going to move it down here. And I'm going to get this other end that didn't get any circles. Because the stencil's too short. I have to find plastic that is, there we go. It's curled. Sorry, I've got to get my stencils on something here. All right. So I'm going to add them to this one, and put the paint down on that side. Use this side just to help me press without getting ink all over, too much paint all over me. Jen, I did with all, when I thought we lost all, oh yeah, when we had the trouble on Saturday morning, I did, and then like 5 minutes later, 2 minutes later, it was all fixed. By the time they replied to me, sent me an email, it was all fixed. So, anyway. I won't be going anywhere, Dara. Oh, that's a hot mess. Woo! Okay. Actually, it looks brighter on screen than it does in real life. It looks much cooler on screen than it does in real life. So maybe when it dries in real life, it'll really look cool like that. Yeah, they did. Well, what they did, Jen, was some dude named Max sent me a reply, and it said that he was on the Ustream staff. So he said he was a staff member of Ustream, and he asked for the links of the streams that weren't playing. That was when, remember when they weren't playing, all we were getting was black screen. But by the time he sent me the question, it was all fixed. Ooh, with the spongy thing? Okay, hold on. Sorry, Joycey didn't see that until it was late. I don't think it'll come off a little bit. I waited too long. I didn't see it soon enough. And I'm getting paint all over my fingers. Okay. That's kind of cool. No, Jamie, what I had sent the ticket in for, it was fixed. I didn't send in a ticket for the blue thing, which I might do. Since they replied to my other one, maybe I will send a ticket in. What happened Saturday morning was they made all these changes to the dashboard and stuff, and when they did that, none of our videos would play. All we got was a black screen, like completely, nothing, anyway. And I had never had that before. But by the time I sent in the ticket, like 2 minutes later, it was fixed. So it must have been just some changeover thing that they had to do. Oh, Jamie, there is no find my shows to watch link anymore. What they have now is if you go to your login screen, not your dashboard. Well, I guess it shows on your dashboard too. But up at the top, it says upcoming events, and then there's another word. What is it? And then the word you. If you hover over the word you, then click on following. Yeah. And then it all comes up. Your recorded videos and anyone who's live comes up on the top of that list of videos. So. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had paint here to use up. Gosh. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to put it on the back of this one. Hopefully it'll transfer. I don't know if it'll transfer. It might be all dry by now. Thank you, Jen. Categories was the other one. Categories, upcoming, and then the word you. So hover on you. Hey, Carol Binock found it first, Jamie. So thank Carol. She was the one who found it because I was so frustrated. I was so ticked off I wouldn't even look for it. So you can thank Carol. Carol found it first. And then we just spread the word. So Carol was our lifesaver on Saturday morning. Okay, actually, I'm going to let this dry on my plate. Completely dry. And I'm going to do some white. While that's drying, I'm going to make something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, well, actually, I don't want two of the same color because then it won't show up right. It won't show up as easy. So I'm going to make some stamps while this is drying. So I'm going to take two pieces of, well, I'm going to make some impression folders. Okay? Oh no, Jen. We jinxed ya. All right, so I'm just going to take my scissors, and I think I'll use the green one. So these are both sticky back. Oops. These are both sticky back foam, but you can just use double-sided tape or glue them together, whatever. But I'm just using the sticky back foam because it's easier. So I'm just going to start cutting some shapes here randomly. Try and keep it on screen so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to try and mimic that shape as close as I can. So I get a line So then I'm going to peel off this foam back. And I'm going to stick it on this one. Okay. Oops. There we go. So I'm going to stick it on there. And I'm just going to keep cutting shapes. I think I'll cut this one in half. Put half here. Put half farther up. I'll just keep it here beside me. Alright, so this one I'm going to make jagged. So I've got this fun shape here. Ha Jen. Funny, funny. So I'm just, sorry, I keep forgetting. I always use it close enough so I can see what I'm doing and not cut my fingers off. So I think I will cut this one in half. And I'm going to put part of it here. Yes, it does, Gita. My Cricut cuts this most definitely. Oops. Sorry, I'm not really showing you, but that's because my jelly plate's in the way. Oops. I'm just trying to line it up as close to the edges as I can because I want a good edge. Okay. So you can use this way. I don't have to use my stamps. Oh yeah, I've got something else I want to use too. I almost forgot. Just gonna cut this one straight across. Oops. Of course, straight for me is not quite straight, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to a curve now. This time the curve is in this. All right. Oops. I don't know why that's so wide. Did I cut it the wrong way? Oh, must have cut it the wrong way on the foam. I did. Oh well. No biggie. I'm letting that dry on purpose, folks. Don't panic. You'll see why soon enough. just random. Another random day for Jean. It's getting scary, you guys. I don't know. I wouldn't want me being random. I don't know. Could be dangerous with me being random. Could be, you know. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift all of that. You'll see. That's why I'm intentionally leaving it to dry. I'm going to show you how you can lift it. And it's not quite dry anyway because it's got on my sticky back. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And another little triangle or something shape here. Let's see. Maybe one more. Ah! All right. I'm not going to use this on this one. I'm going to use it. Yeah, exactly, Gina. Exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to put some yellow on or something on top. I can't put yellow, obviously, because I think I'll put, yeah, something. I want to put yellow, but my yellow sucks. All right, so I'm going to be using this soon. And I'm actually going to use this to make a, hold on, not my blade. I'm still letting that dry. I'm going to show you can leave it for a while. Oops, doesn't cut through the backing as well. All right, hold on. Gosh darn it. Okay. Cut through the backing here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to also make a stamp. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut stripes. As straight as I can. Different widths. As straight as I can, which is not very straight. Let's do a thin one. And one just going to take these stripes and put them on. And very quickly I've made 2 stamps. Eesh. I'll show you in a second here. Don't have many fingernails. There we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. You can. I'm teasing you? Uh-oh. Sorry, Sharon. I'm just trying to peel stuff and I have to have it up to my nose. You know me and my eyesight. There we go. Okay, I think I need one more strip. One more strip. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, I'll cut from the other one that's already crooked. From the end that's already crooked from my cutting. Okay, one more strip and then I'll pick up the paint off this jelly plate. All right. All right. So that is going to be used later. So there it is. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really light paint. I've got this pastel yellow. Sometimes I use white, but I'm going to use yellow, as long as it's lighter than what you have down there. This is Martha Stewart pastel yellow. It's her satin paint, so it has just a little bit of a it's still a little wet on some spots, so I'm getting a little mixing, which I didn't really want. I guess it was thicker than I knew. Anyway, what should happen is, oh gosh darn it. Okay. So, put it on a brand new piece of paper so you'll see. So what should happen is, this yellow will become my background, okay? And the blue will come through. It should pick up all the blue that dried on my plate. So I'm just using my sponge there a little bit. Uh-oh, the brayer just fell in the bucket. There we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know, Carol. You need lots of space. You need all your paints. You need this place to lay out all your prints. Sheesh. You need more than a 6 inch by 6 inch space, which is what I usually have. Okay, well, see, I should have taken another print with the blue before I tried this process. But anyway, there we go. We got an interesting background there started. It didn't work as good as I wanted. Very good. All right, let's, no, don't. Oh, it just got paint all over something. I didn't want it to get paint on. Well, rats. Okay, let's find one from last week that needs paint on the back. Here we go. Actually, this one might need some paint on top of it. No, it's already got yellow. Let's just do the back. There we go. Very cool. Look at that. So you can see the circles coming through. Okay. And I'm going to collect the rest on the back of this one. So I have to come up with another, oh look, see that yellow paint is still wet. Ugh. I'm going to have to go buy some yellow paint. No, I know I've got some in my other room. Just not the studio stuff. Okay. There we go. I think I've got almost all cleaned off. All right. So now I have to decide what I want to do to this. And if I want to add, oh no, oh almost. Yeesh. And if I want to add another layer to this, and that blue is still wet. That's that studio paint. I thought it would have been dry by now. But let's decide on this one for now. Okay, let's see. Let's remember that that blue paint doesn't dry very fast. Craft paint certainly does. Let's just clean this off a little bit. All right. This needs some... Okay, don't let me put so much paint on this time, guys. Ooh, I haven't used teal. What is it? It is aqua. Oh, I didn't do the mystery foam stencil yet, Jen. That's for this layer that I'm just about to do now. You haven't missed it. Get back just in time. Just in time. She got back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's use this one first. So I'm going to take it, I'm just going to use it as a stamp, but backwards. I'm going to put it on my jelly plate and I'm going to remove paint. It will remove paint from the jelly plate. Okay? Now, jelly pit. Oh, I remember those photos that you did, Sharon. They were amazing. Your cards for your son? Yeah. I remember seeing those when you tweeted them. Or Flickr, whatever it was you did. Okay. Okay. So, it's easier to see down here where there's no paint. So you can see that design. The teal wasn't exactly a good color choice with the red. There we go. Yep. Okay, so now on what one do I want to do? Hold on. That one's still not dry. Can't do anything more to that red and blue one. Jeesh Louise. Alright. Okay, I can do something to this one. What do I want to do to this one? Orange. Not very good with that. Ooh, no, copper? Copper. This is Craft Smart. I don't know what color. It's too small. I can't read it and it's blurry. But it's copper. Or something like copper. So this one, I want to use, I think I'll cut some paper circles. I mean, I'll cut some plastic ones. I've got plastic here. Oh, I'll cut some plastic ones. Because I still want that beautiful yellow and teal to come through. So I'm going to block out circular sort of shapes because I can't cut anything properly. I'm going to cut some on my Cricut just so I have them. In actual real circles. So wherever I put these circles, the yellow and teal is going to come through. Everywhere else will turn copper. And I'm going to put texture over the copper so it's not just plain copper. And maybe do half a circle. Here in the corner. going to take this. Can I stretch it? Can I make it work? Oh, I can. I'm going to cut it in half. Hold on. I'm going to cut it in half because it stretches. That way I'll have enough. I only had a small piece that I cut off the top of the bag. But it stretches. So I'm going to stretch it and sit them side by side. Like that. All right, here goes. Just add a little texture to that part that they... All right, here we go. You're going to like this, huh, Joyce? Hi, Sandy. Huh? I didn't. It was plastic, Sherry. Had no choice. I didn't want to waste the plastic. There we go. Kind of interesting. I like where the texture was in the copper, but it kind of got messed up down here, but it's a different texture because I used the sponge. So it's kind of cool. Hey, Sandy. Okay. Now I'll take this up. If I do it quickly, I might get another print here. I have to try and figure out how you can do this with your kids, Sandy, in class. They will love it. So much fun. All right. No, I don't want to put it on that one. I don't know if it'll show up on this one, but let's try. I'm going to try it on my one that's so all blue there. No. Pink. I know, it is so messy. I know. Yeah, believe me, I know. You can actually buy teacher packs of the class sets of the real jelly art things. I mean, it's like $300 or $300, but anyway. I don't know. Kind of interesting. These all look way better on this screen than they do. All right. Okay, so I still have some from 2 weeks ago that I have to get some paint on the back of. So they'll work in my journal. So I guess I'll just keep going. I have to use this one, don't I? So let's start with some red paint. Oh yeah, don't have to shake this, Jean. I'm just gonna do a stripe this way. Maybe I won't get so much on this time. Oops. Oh, it's kind of all clogged around the hole. That's probably why that one won't close. Hold on. Gotta grab my, see if I can wipe it off. Red one was closing. I think it's just because it's got so much. There we go. Yeah, it just had so much paint on it that it wasn't. And I may not have enough now. Trying to get not too much. I mean, oh, it's spreading. Should be enough. Okay. It's hard to remember how much you need and how much you don't need. See how well that spread? Yeah. Ah, yeah, it is, Sandy. Yep. Just use some rubbing alcohol. It'll take the ink right off. Just have your 70% or 90% rubbing alcohol there, and you can't take it right off your fingers. Okay. Well, not right off, but mostly off. Alright, so I'm going to kind of do these diagonal. Okay, so there's that. And I will print on the back of this one. Oh, darn, I was going to use the back. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. Obviously, my pan is not 9 by 13. It's more like 8 by 12. Oh well. That's alright. It'll work. I'll just cut the pages down. Ooh. There's a cool background to start. Ah! There's a cool background to start. See that foam just took off some of the paint? And I'll get one of my ones from last week that needs paint on the back of it. Yeah, very cool. Sherry, you need to get one of these. You need to make one, I should say. $6. Get yourself some jelly. It's fun. No, really? I thought you would love something like this. Okay, and there's the second printing, which I like just as much. Maybe even a little more. Shows more detail, but less paint coverage. Cardstock. It's just, some of it's Michael's cardstock, and some of it is the 110 pound. No, this actually is all the 110 pound cardstock. It works better on the cardstock than it does on watercolor paper. I tried watercolor paper, and it works okay on computer paper too, but you have to be more careful because the paper, it does, soak the paper. Alright, I'm going to work right on top of this. I'm going to go gray. Gray. If I can find my gray. Ooh, there's brown. I don't know if I've used brown yet. I have to use brown. But I was going to go gray, but where did my gray go? I thought I had gray. Oh, I do have gray. There it is. Welcome back. Ah. Jen. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. No, it's gray, actually, Joyce. It's kind of a blue, from the blue line of grays, but it is, what's it called? It is called gray. It's called gray. Artist love. Anyway. All right, stencil time. circles. And let's do some of these circles in what's left here. Okay, let's dry. No, just gray. It says just gray. Yes, it would, Sandy. It does work on a canvas. Because I've seen people, oh, I'm glad you asked that. Because I want to do some on this. Canvas paper. I want to try some on this because I have plans. I'm glad you asked that, Sandy. But yes, I have seen people do it on canvases. Yeah. I do have some canvases that I can try it on. But I do want to try it on that paper canvas first. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That's true, Jamie. She should. Look, look, guys. Isn't that cool? I love that gray. Love that gray. Love that gray. Yeah, it would be very cool. Yep. Really, Eileen, you think? Okay. And so I'll pull these up. Now, of course, with this ghost print that it's called, I'll get more gray coverage. Okay. So totally different look because you get more gray coverage, but it's more translucent. So that's what's called the ghost print. Okay. All right. So I want to start new with that. I'm just going to see if there's anything left on this gray one. Just going to pick it up here with this. Oh, Joyce, you going to work on your mini album? Yeah, it was cool, wasn't it, Sandy? Yep. I think it's one of my favorite too. Oh, look, see now? Look. There's even like the third pickup print. So that's really cool. Of course, it's got a different background, but okay. Alrighty. So I want to start fresh for my canvas paper. So I have plans for my canvas paper. So I want to show you guys something. Okay, I'm going to have to move my jelly print out of the way for a minute because I have something I want to use. All right. So I want to make sure I move this somewhere where it doesn't end up falling off my, oh no. There's still gray paint on that stencil. Well, this stencil was clear plastic, colorless plastic when I started today, and I could hardly even see it anywhere, but that didn't last long, did it? I knew it wouldn't last long. I was like, why did I use this clear plastic? Okay, So I want to do something with this foam that I got, this Magic Stamp by Clear Snap, because I want to use some of my embossing folders, but I do not want to wreck them on, so I want to make that one. Hold on. And I'm going to make a brick one, but there's two others I'm looking for here that I actually want to use on this canvas, if I can find them. So looking through my folders, embossing folders. Is that the same one? Do I have two of that one? If I do, I might have to. Okay, hold on. Because I don't really want to use my embossing folders. That one would be cool, but I don't want to make it right now. I'll just put it up at the front. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? Aha. That one. And that one. And this one. Okay. Alright, so which one do I want to use for my canvas? I'll do those ones first. So I want to use this one and that one. So I'm going to make those two for right now. So is there anyone who does not know what this magic stamp is? Okay. So it comes in different thicknesses. I think I'll use the medium weight thickness for this. You don't know, Robin? Oh, hi, Robin! Missed you coming in. Hello, hello, hello. This is basically like really, it's a little denser than Fun Foam. Smoother than Fun Foam. But it's kind of similar to the same thing. And you can make your own stamp. So you can heat it, impress anything on it, and then use it as a stamp. But then if you don't need it anymore, you reheat it, and it goes back to this shape. So then you can reuse it for another shape. Or you can just keep it and use it forever. But I don't want to use any of my good stamps or my embossing folders with acrylic ink just because I don't really want it. So when Blitzy had this on sale, I thought I would buy it. So all you do is you heat it with your heat gun, and press something in it, and it makes a stamp. Now, you have to be careful you get the stamp the way you want to get it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I didn't do a very good job of cutting because I can't cut straight to save my life. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up, and then I'm going to set this and impress it. Now, however, if I impress the side where the notes are raised, okay, then the notes will get debossed in this and it will paint the background. What you'll ink up is the background. So I actually am going to see if it will work. I'm going to test it by pressing the side where the notes are debossed. And so then hopefully the fun foam will go up into the notes. So we'll see. So I'm going to heat it. I'll find my heat gun here. Fifteen, 20 seconds. From about an inch away, I think. Until it gets soft. You can do this with regular fun foam too. Especially if you get the 1/2 inch fun foam, or stick 2 pieces of fun foam together. Hi Marie, welcome. I'm just making a stamp here, seeing if it'll work. If not, I'll have to use gears or something because I don't want my notes backwards. And kind of funny that way. Okay, now it won't work. It won't work with the debossed section. Darn it. Okay. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, so I want to do, hold on. Can't do the clocks because the numbers will be backwards. Unless you don't care if the numbers are backwards, but I do kind of. Alright, I'll show you the gears. Alright. Gears, doesn't matter, so. Oh, Annette. I bet it's not boring. Oh, yeah, I could, Jen. No, I could with the fun foam, definitely. I don't think this will. I'm hoping it, just because it's such a big piece, that it got hot enough. Maybe that's what it was. It is starting to curl, so it is getting hot. Alright, so now I'm going to do the emboss, the side that has them sticking up. There. Didn't come out very thick though. Alright, well, let's forget that idea. Let's, hold on. Stop the engines. I'm going to be very nicely and put this away. I obviously have to be standing to get enough weight on this for it to press through. So, like Jen said, I am going to take my big shot. Oh, dang it. Everything's falling down from my house. Here we go. Yeah. All right, big shot, here you come. Fun foam. And my music notes that I want. Music note folder in the fun foam. Oops, hold on. Oops, I want it this way. Yes. No, I don't. I want it this way. Yeah. Okay. And on the second tab, because I'm using foam, there we go. And here we go. Hello, go on. Hey, I've done this before. What are you doing? Why are you not going through? Yeah, well, everything's working really well for me today, isn't it? What am I doing? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's take the bottom plate out and let's close both the tabs. I'm sure that's not how I did it, but let's see if this works. Probably going through too easy now. Gosh darn it. Why wouldn't that go through? Yeah, barely made any marks. So I'm going to leave it right where it was, maybe. Oh, I know why. Because it has the extra backing on it. Hold on. That's why. Okay, I need to put... I need something to use as a shim. Alright, let's fold the piece of paper in half. How not to do this? Yeah, Jen, I was trying. I was, but it didn't help. Did not help. I'm just going to put it through again, and it's probably all off alignment. We'll see. Thank goodness it's only fun foam. Ah, there we go. That worked better. All right. So now, though, the way this works, you have to remember that what's going to ink is the background, not the notes. So, all right. All right, so I'm going to use that. Let's just put this all away. Oh, better put my other plate with it so it won't be lost. Otherwise, I'll be running around looking for my second cutting plate. All right. Okay. So, paper canvas. This, ladies, canvas paper by Polaroid. There's 4 sheets in here, and it's $2 at Dollarama. So basically, what it is, hold on. No, it won't lose the pattern. Okay, Sandy. Okay, so this is white, so it's going to probably drive my camera crazy. But it's textured canvas. It's just paper, but it's almost like... It feels like, I don't know, I can't describe what it feels like. Almost actually like canvas, but it's smooth on the back. Thinner than like cloth canvas. Okay, let's get my jelly plate back here. So what's going to happen though, I think, is because this paper is textured, it's going to add a different kind of, it's not going to be really crisp like my other, like on a nice flat paper. Okay. All right. All right. So, I want to start with nice green background. All right. So I want just some texture first. So I think I'm going to use some. Now, do I have? Oh, I thought I had my lace in here. Oh gosh, darn it! Should have looked. Where did I put my lace then? Oh, okay. Texture. Of course, it has cat fur all over it. Texture. This is just foam that came in a box. Don't look at the back of it. It's got cat fur all over it because it fell on the floor. I just want a little texture. Canvas paper. Put the canvas side down, Jean. Oh yeah, sure. In this one I didn't put enough paint on to get to the end. Ah. Yes, Mitzi, you do. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mitzi. So this is paper canvas by Polaroid from my dollar store. Oh, that is so cool. Looky, looky, looky. It actually came out square, almost like a checkerboard. That's so cool. The embossing, yes, I'm going to use it later, Angel or Cheryl. I just put it through a second time with some paper. So yeah, I am going to use it later on in this. This is going to get cut up, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just wanting backgrounds for this. That is very cool. I really love that look. You get the texture from the canvas paper as well. Very cool. I'll take a picture of it. That's very cool, Marie, that you live close to Lynn. You two can get together. Okay, I think I'll do 2 of these canvas papers while I'm at it. They'll be slightly different, but they're going to be slightly the same. One will have all the ghost prints, and one will have all the first prints. How about that? And then we'll see how they're different. So this is called a ghost print, your second print. Okay. Alrighty. So that one didn't leave as much. It's more just a little texture. But that's okay. All right. So next I'm wanting to use my music stamp. So I want brown. my jelly plate's kind of fallen in the middle a little bit. This might be starting to need to go back in the fridge, maybe. I don't know, you guys. I might be giving in to get one of those 12 by 14 jelly plates because I'm loving this. So now I'm going to take my embossed piece of foam here and I'm going to remove paint from the plate. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't want to ruin my beautiful green. I think it might work. I don't know. I'm really liking I'm going to be using this, I know. Wonderful paint there. Okay, cross your fingers. Yep, I'm at 2 hours and, 59. Ha! Thanks, Sherry. Hold on. Last time I looked, I was at 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I don't know what happened. That was a while ago. I'm having too much fun. Okay, hold on. More jelly plate fun, part 1.